Hello, hello, aliens. Let's see what's going on with you today. What's going on with this collective? What's around your energy? She who hopes, Renee. Waiting for the frog to turn into a prince, or maybe requiring to be a king. Love, hope, relationships. So love is on your mind in a way or another. Maybe you are releasing some kind of hope. Well, let's see. Let's take two more in the first row. Oh man, Estefania. Well, definitely you are missing someone. She's holding a love letter on front of her heart. So you are waiting for someone to contact you, or you wrote a letter to someone, wrote a message. I'm on the fence if this is something that you are releasing or something that you are still hoping to come in. What's going on? Blue. She who loved once. This is my so-called female warrior deck, and it's all about empowerment and stuff like this. And you got literally all the 3 cards of all of these cards of love. But here's a story for you. This is a timeline of a love story. So this were you before. You were hoping that someone, aka the frog, will turn into something better than the frog. That didn't happen. And it left you feeling isolated, feeling lonely, sadness, melancholy, stuff like this. And I feel like whoever this person was, they kind of put you aside all the time. So they were choosing third-party situations like work, family, friends, obligations, stuff like this. And I feel like for a long time you had empathy, you had understanding. You were kind of waiting for them to contact you, and whenever you're going to see. It's like you were placed in the standby position in this love story. But now I feel like the tables has turned, because now you are not the one feeling blue. I feel like you have released this love, or the expectations of this love in a way or another. All the rejection, all the standby energy that was, projected on you, it made you find your own power. And everything that I say on a reading, because I told you that this deck is full of empowerment cards, I feel like this love story was the ignition for you to find your inner warrior. I feel like you are now really respecting and honoring yourself. But I want to see from this deck how you are viewing yourself right now. And I'm hearing that the energy feels like, kind of with this card, that it's almost you kind of had a funeral for the old you in a way. How is this collective seeing themselves right now? Cheetah, agility and swiftness. So the cheetah gives me the energy of moving forward, but also the inner power. Number 9, you are getting there. Your perception of this relationship has changed. And this relationship changed the perspective of yourself. Don't make it fit. Also, cats might be relevant. Cheetah, and then we have camel. And always with the camel, check that you don't have a camel toe right now. Patience, consistency. I feel like this is something that you are demanding. And I feel like you've been very patient with this person in this relationship. And the jaguar is on the bottom. So cats, very relevant. Big cats, small cats, domestic cats, whatever, but cats. Very, very relevant for this collective. I'm also hearing kind of that black cat energy. You are really seeing yourself and your own feminine energy, and you can be a male, but you are shining in the feminine energy. So very loving, listening to your intuition, your inner feelings, the gut feelings about things, really honoring the beauty of you. One more. Also, maybe you just came out of the shower, having your turban on. Or maybe you live in a country that you need to use some kind of protection from the sun. Or what's that curly girl method, you know, where you need to use those turbans to, you know. One more. Number 35 on the camel. Also, I'm getting with the camel that you've been thirsty. You've been very thirsty in this relationship. So it gives me the energy that there wasn't equal give and take. You weren't prioritized. But yet again, this is something that you needed to learn, that you need to water yourself. You need to drink from your own cup and not rely on any other person to give you that water. Some of you just bought some earrings. White dove almost came out. Peace, purity of spirit, but the connection almost came out. So I feel like maybe you are jumping in and out of this connection somehow. So maybe there are times that this connection kind of creeps into your mind, but then you kind of realize it and then you just direct that energy to somewhere else, aka on yourself, on your own life. One more. Two more. Black cockatoo. Awakening and enlightenment. About yourself, about your own worth. And you can see the bird is sitting here alone. Doesn't need anybody. And it's not in a like strong, independent woman. It's not like that. This is more that you are seeing that you can survive. I can, you know, live life in solitude and have peace with it. There's nothing that I'm missing because I have me. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. Number 32, oh my, and the phoenix. Rising up, starting again. And I feel like you're really honoring your own awakening, your own growth. So maybe there were periods that you were very angry with this person and very frustrated, but this collective, you are starting to see it in a different perspective. Without this connection, I wouldn't be in this energy that I'm in right now. Without this person throwing me into the fire, I wouldn't have developed myself, my spirituality, my awareness, my life. This is wonderful, like really, I'm so proud of you to reach this point with yourself, because I know it's not been easy. Right now, you're feeling very optimistic about your future. it's like what comes next, it's going to be very good for me. You're not sitting in negativity, sadness, you're not crying. If the thought of this person or this connection comes up, it's like you acknowledge it, but then you kind of direct it into other things. It's not obsessing your mind anymore. And because I mentioned the black cat energy, maybe you noticed about yourself that you kind of have that sassiness about you, and maybe you're not caring about things anymore in the way that you did. So let's say this person contacts you or says something, it's just like it's not creeping in your mind and triggering you in the same way that it did before. Wow, I'm getting chills. On the bottom of the deck, butterfly, change and freedom. I feel so free. The Madonna's new song, You're Feeling Free. Number 14 on that card. You're coming out of the hermit journey. You're coming out from the cocoon. You already have your wings. Now it's your time to fly. And as I split the deck, the white doves are still here. So this is my card of soul connections. I want to see how your higher self is seeing you right now. How is your higher self seeing you shine? Owl, howl. Community alignment and focus, number 10, ending a cycle. The lonely wolf, trying to find the ones who align with you. This is giving me the energy that you are focusing on your own spirituality in your own life and very much focused in alignment, in relationships, but also with your work and what you eat and how you move and what you do in life in general. This is all about the alignment, and you are feeling it. You are starting to feel more in peace, in harmony. And I feel like there's something that you've moved, well, of course, in your mind, but also you did something in your physical, and there's been small signs that you are doing the right thing. Maybe you see lots of number 2s, which talks about alignment, but also I feel like there's just those puzzle pieces coming together. Maybe there was some kind of increase with something and you were like, oh, things are really going good with me. Those are the signs that they are giving you that you are doing the right thing because you are focusing on you instead on this connection. One more. And also with the white wolf, I'm getting the energy of the doves, the purity of the soul. What card is this? Illuminate, honesty, transparency, and divine order. Wow. Number 15. It's like your higher self is kind of smiling at you, and it also gives me the energy that you are stepping out of the hermit. You are still behind these flowers, a little bit shy, but you have this new attitude about life that nothing is going to stop me, but it's not like you're going to just rush to new things. You still have your wisdom with you, so you're not doing any stupid decisions here, but you are doing it with a new, I want to say, with new power. You are seeing opportunities that you didn't see before. Maybe you are having lots of new ideas right now. And it's like the universe is giving you, and your higher self is giving you something like tasks to concentrate on, because you are now shifting your mind out of this love connection, this soul connection. So they are making sure that there is other things to concentrate on. I want one more movement. Your higher self is pushing you forward. Release, healing, and quiet process. This is such a beautiful card of the white rabbit running in the forest. And can you see here is an owl? That's your higher self taking care of you, whispering that wisdom into you so you can move forward. It's very important for you to listen that inner gut feeling that I was talking about. Maybe some situations before you always used your brain and logic mind to make the next moves, but now you are kind of reading the energies, feeling the energies. Like with this card, you're still behind the flowers or the plants, planning your next move, but it's not coming from like that Knight of Swords energy. It's not, you're not doing any rapid movements, even though you might feel like everything is moving very fast. And definitely this talks about you releasing the love connection here. Number 31 on that card. I want to see how the universe is seeing you animal-wise. How are you shining animal-wise right now? How the universe is seeing you. Oh my God! The jaguar on the bottom of the deck. Panther. Cats are so relevant for this collective. Maybe you have some kind of tiger or lion tattoo. Maybe you're a Leo on your zodiac sign, or it's in your top 3. You love cats. You have a cat, or again the black cat energy. And this is giving me that you don't give a damn about things anymore that you used to, care for. So let's say before you were very subtle with your words, you were always thinking how to reply to things and that you don't hurt anyone else's feelings. It's like you are just now speaking the truth. You don't care if someone doesn't like the things that you are expressing. You're having this feeling that you can't hold back anymore. Whatever comes through you, you let it flow. Whatever you need to express, you are expressing, and you're not doing it in a a malicious way. You are just speaking your truth, and you don't care if someone else isn't resonating with your truth. That is just a sign for you now that, okay, we are not aligned. So maybe I should take myself somewhere else. Very powerful. Let's read the Panther. Annihilation of the unnecessary. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feel devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they have made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. And when you are in balance, brave and productive, and when out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. And that's what you've been doing, getting rid of the unnecessary, the drama, the waiting, the loneliness, the hoping, and and the relationship, the connection. And maybe some of you just actually made a spring cleaning in your house, so you got rid of all the excess stuff and things like this. Maybe also something to do with clothes. Maybe you just did a checkup on your clothes and realized that I haven't worn this like ever, and you realize that I don't need this much of clothes, or I'm not that type anymore. And especially if you are changing your identity, it's like you want to change. You don't want to wear the same clothes. You want to do something with your hair. You maybe want to change your car or your house, or there's just this urge to change, like the butterfly coming out from the cocoon, having your wings. You're not a caterpillar anymore. So these are the energies surrounding you, and because of that, these changes are happening in your physical. And maybe some of you've been thinking about this, that why do I want to maybe color my hair, or why do I have this urge to do this and this? It's because of this huge shift that you've been doing. And I'm getting the energy that some of you don't even realize this ascension, this phoenix that you are going through. It's like it's not that heavy as it was before when you were going through these phoenixes. And funny, I got the sting in my, in my chest for some reason. Maybe that's a sign for some of you. Something is stinging in your body. Maybe this is something to do with your heart space. Maybe you've been feeling your heart space is shifting, the energy is shifting. But also maybe something to do with your lifestyle, your life choices. Maybe you've been noticing how you eat, maybe making better choices with what you consume, what you drink, and stuff like this. I want to see what's the animal that you are shifting into. I'm seeing the starfish in my mind, the crocodile. So waiting for your next move. This is exactly the energy that I was saying about you being behind the flowers, not doing any hasty decision, observing what to do. And you I feel like they've been testing you with this. They're giving you lots of ideas, and you might be feeling the need to take action, like rapid action. We had the cheetah here. But it's like you need to feel first. You can't make any decision based on your brain, on your mind. They are wanting you to feel things before you move, because when you feel them, you know what's the next move. And crocodile is also about hibernation. So yet again, I feel like you are shifting out of that. You might be now realizing that you have your mojo back. It's like you are full of energy. You're getting inspired about life and things again. Because before, when you were in this hibernation, you felt very tired, exhausted. It's like you didn't hear your intuition, the inspiration was gone and stuff like this. But you are now noticing that everything is coming back. Your energy is coming back to you because you have shifted your focus from outside of you back to yourself. So the energy, you are calling the energy back into you. Awesome. I love this. The butterfly, come on. And the raccoon is on the bottom. And this is my card of entrepreneurship. So maybe you're an entrepreneur, but solving life, making the right decisions. You're very clever, you're very wise. But maybe sometimes you make hasty decision because the emotions take you over, and you kind of think that you are making the right decisions, but it's your ego, because the huge emotion wave that is kind of taking you over. That's why they want you to sit, to listen, to observe your own emotions. And the more you can observe and be still, the more you will know what to do, the more you will get the wisdom, the more you can gain momentum to start running the cheetah. It's like you need to sit with the cheetah. You can't let it run just yet. Let's read the butterfly. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this never sits with me. This change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon, committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer. Done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. And when you are in balance, cheerful, graceful, and when you are out of balance, fragile and frustrated. To bring into balance a daily routine. What we've been talking about here. This part that said, let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. I feel like many of you, the cocoon, the sanctuary for your healing is actually your home, or some kind of routines that you had during this long hermit healing period that you've been having. They are wanting you to kind of change the cocoon, so get out more, start exercising, maybe join some kind of group activities, whatever it is. Make that your new quote unquote cocoon, your new sanctuary. The right collective, you know what this means. So all of this is supporting what I've been talking about. The phoenix, the butterfly, you are ready to run. And you know cheetahs, they run fast. So I feel like what is coming next, the crocodile, you've needed to heal for this, what comes next. You've needed to gather your energy. You needed to concentrate on you, because whatever is coming, it's going to skyrocket you to the new timeline. So let's see what is coming next. What's the timeline you are shifting into? Overthinking can spoil the magic. So I feel like they are not going to tell me specifics with this, because they are wanting you to concentrate on you. If they deliver some kind of messages about, yeah, this is going to happen and then you're going to get this, this and this, your focus will go on those again, something outside of you. That's why they're not going to tell me specifics, so I'm just like a heads up for you with this reading. Limitations inspire innovations. So you are having ideas about something, you are creating something new, and I feel like I said earlier, the things that were kind of stopping you and the negativity about I can't do that and this isn't moving, and you've shifted that. You are now seeing the possibilities. The now is on the bottom. And also with the Merkaba, yet again, I'm getting the soul connection energy with that. And limitations inspire innovation. So the soul connection definitely has made you gone through this transformation. One more. But I feel like there's something coming in your life and in your career, in your dharma or mission. What? Oh my. I'm surprised that they gave me this. In flow with money. creator alchemy is on the bottom. So there's something that you need to act on. But like we saw, the cheetah isn't running yet. You need to observe something. You need to observe the ideas and the emotions. And the emotions that you need to be aware of are those that kind of comes very quickly, and they're like those big waves. Those aren't the ones to surf. It's the quiet ones, the peaceful ones. It's just you, when you get the idea, maybe when you get overexcited about the idea, it's not the it's not the right idea. It's a puzzle piece leading you towards something. Maybe you have a huge urge to quit your job, that you're like, I'm done, I hate this place, I have this urge to quit, so I will do it, and then I will find a new job. Yes, but sit with it for a few days. Maybe that huge emotion, the energy of you, the cheetah wanting to run, but you need to be the crocodile. Maybe a few days later you actually realize that maybe I don't want to find a new job. Maybe I want to start my own company. You see, the first huge emotion that takes you over is just giving you the kind of the base idea, but it's not the right direction. A few days later, the right action, the direction will come if you handle the crocodile's energy to kind of chew the idea, sit with the feeling. Be patient with that. Don't start running the cheetah. You need to sit and tame the cheetah. But whatever this is, it's going to bring you fulfillment and abundance within. And it's not always about money and success and things like this. It's not for everyone. It's the feeling of being fulfilled in your own life, feeling abundant in your own skin. So everyone has their own dream, everyone has their own path, but whatever this is, it's going to give you that. And underneath the alchemy, shift the way to new potential. Step out of your comfort zone. And you're very close to achieving your goal. Holy moly! I will extend this reading. I want to see your soul contract, what's been activated there. And I feel that this connection with this other person is somehow relevant. So we'll see what comes up with that. But then I want to see with tarot what is coming next in your life and how to handle it. All my extended readings you can find on my Patreon, and the link to my Patreon you can find on my website, beautifullillian.com. So go check it out now, and I'll see you there.